So, guys,
Yep.
why is the Joker so obsessed with Batman?
Just say it.
Many reasons. Did you say just say it?
Say it.
Oh.
Swear to me. It's the longest running one-sided friendship in history.
Oh,
Yeah, that is true.
very long.
I got a couple here.
Okay.
What's the real difference between Batman and Joker?
Go ahead.
God. Hit me.
One needs therapy. One needs therapy, and the other really needs therapy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You got a third.
There was a third, but
Oh, that's
I don't
fine.
know.
Is that one not as good?
I don't remember.
Come on, hit me. I want you to
All
hit me.
right, all right. Why does Batman have so many gadgets?
Why, Josh?
Because apparently the solution to emotional trauma is more cup holders in the Batmobile.
See, that one's
Yeah.
good. You were gonna skip the best one.
All right. Yeah. It's all a matter of what's your sense of humor. Right?
Yeah. Let the audience decide.
Yeah.
None of them are good, but
No,
that's the point.
they're not.
That's
They
the
all
point.
suck.
Yeah, the audience would be like, plot twist. These are all bad.
Hey, welcome back to Screen Time Film Podcast, where we discuss a director's filmography in chronological order. We are currently doing our journey to the Odyssey, covering Christopher Nolan. What are we
He's already
shaking
shaking his
I
head.
hate it.
What, the Journey of the Odyssey?
Yeah, it should be the Odyssey to the Odyssey.
Odyssey, Odyssey,
Did you?
right.
Well, Lucas mentioned that
I've
on
been
the
saying
Prestige.
it for weeks
Okay.
in my car.
All right, well,
I like seeing Blake just yelling at the podcast when he's listening to us, just
It's the
yelling.
Odyssey to the Odyssey.
Blake already told me, because we watched this film together. He already told me that I had a crucial error on something that he was like yelling at the when he was listening to
at
it.
your car.
About Batman
Yeah,
canon.
'cause-
Yeah.
Batman canon, because Blake is he's the forefront of Batman knowledge.
I am
You know
the
a lot of
Bat
it.
man.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, today we're discussing The Dark Knight.
Good.
And, gentlemen, sometimes the truth isn't good enough. Sometimes people deserve more. Sometimes people deserve to have their faith rewarded.
Good one. That's not the one I thought you were
Wow.
gonna pick.
It's one I really, really like the sentiment behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
But anyway, my name is Josh, for those of you that are new here, and this is my co-host, Jared.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
That's very true. And this is our guest host, Blake.
I'm Blake, and I'm not wearing hockey pads.
That's also not the one I thought you would do, but very good.
All right, so on today's podcast, we will go over some stats, then just do some overall thoughts on where we stand on this film, and then dive in deeper to what we like, don't like about the story and things, and then cinematography, music / score, trivia, themes and messages, and then final thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So to start, this film came out in 2008. It was PG-13, 2 hours and 32 minutes. The synopsis: when a menace known as the Joker wreaks havoc and chaos on the people of Gotham, Batman, James Gordon, and Harvey Dent must work together to put an end to the madness. So this, directed by Nolan, written by Christopher Nolan, and David S. Goyer.
Is it Jonathan also or not?
Yeah, Jonathan,
Okay.
Christopher, and
Gotcha.
David S. Goyer. And which is, Jonathan did not help with the Batman Begins. Remember, he was just David S. Goyer and Christopher
Right.
Nolan.
That's right. We were
speculating
discussing
he's
that,
going to be
yeah.
on this. But we got, still got our boy Wally Fitzer for cinematography.
Yep.
And then we're back to Hans Zimmer and James Newton Howard for the composing.
I still don't know what all he
Who does what.
right, because it's like, I mean, Hans is known for this and so many other things. I don't know what all James Newton Howard contributed, but
Maybe. I don't know. What else? What other stuff does he do?
I don't know. You asked that last time. I can look him up, but I didn't know off the top of my head.
I wonder did
we
he
have
just
mentioned him on
did he
like,
come up with like the original Batman theme or something that somehow gets?
Oh,
you don't know. You know.
I don't know.
mean, there's no evidence of that in this though, like in the score.
Yeah, like I mean, who was involved in like the theme from like the animated show? Because like that's one of the best Batman themes. Yeah,
I don't know off the top of my head.
yeah.
But I'll tell you what it's not reminiscent of, which is not the 1966.
No.
Batman.
Or I thought you were gonna say it's not a.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
I thought you were gonna say also it's not a Prince song from the '89 Batman.
That's a great soundtrack.
It is.
man.
I like it. A lot of people don't though. But
So production costs. What do you guys think the production costs on this one? Don't forget the destroyed IMAX camera that happened on this film.
Oh,
Like one
Oof.
of I forget how many it is. It was like one of 4 or 5 in the whole world, and what got destroyed on this.
oh man,
I think I knew that.
are we counting that in the budget?
I don't know if that factors
if
into the
that's
budget or if
in-
insurance cover that.
That's
probably.
a pretty big chunk, I imagine though.
Trying to think.
I forgot about that.
What was the
that
budget
happened
of
on it.
Begins?
Oh yeah, that one was like higher than we thought it was. I think it was 150.
I think 150 is
Yeah.
right.
I'd give this a.
Yes, 150.
Okay.
I give this 200 million.
Okay. What do you think, Jared?
180. Under 180.
All right, you're closer. 185.
Ooh. Okay. Dang. So I want to mention, this is the first. Maybe you have this in trivia later, but this is the first superhero film to make $1 billion in the box office. I don't know if you
Yes.
remember that at the time, but like, that's monumental. Which obviously then, I don't think happens until
Maybe the Avengers movie? Yeah.
Infinity War.
Nah, I think even the
Oh,
first
maybe
Avenger
the first
might have.
Avengers.
Well, I mean, think about how many times like you and me said we saw it.
Yes.
I said I saw it probably 5 times
In the
in different
theaters.
formats, and then you said you saw it maybe 3 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like, did we not go together to see it too at
Probably
the
did.
time?
Yeah.
I feel like we
One
would
of
have.
those times had to overlap.
One of those.
Yeah, I feel
one
like
of
we,
those
I feel
5
like we
times,
did. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so that was just interesting. The first superhero film across the bill.
Yep. It's I think I remember reading that in trivia. I don't know if I pulled it out
Okay.
to put in to just bring it up. But anyway, Academy Awards winner for best performance by an actor in supporting role.
Of course.
This is obviously Heath Ledger. Nominated for Best Achievement in Cinematography, nominated for Best Achievement in Film Editing, nominated for Best Achievement in Art Direction, nominated for Best Achievement in Makeup, nominated for Best Achievement in Sound Mixing, winner for Best Achievement in Sound Editing,
Nice.
and then nominated for Best Achievement in Visual Effects.
Wow. Okay, so just 2 wins though.
2 wins, ton of, and then one,
Yeah, a lot of
1, 2,
nominations.
3, 4, 5, 6 nominations.
Nice.
Well, 8 nominations that with 2 turned into wins.
Okay.
Right, because they start as nominations.
Yeah, man.
That's how it works.
So also, I know this is I don't know if you remember this either, but this is also like, this was a big turning point for the Oscars too. Like, I believe they had to add. I'll have to look this up to verify. But do you remember this?
I have this in trivia.
Okay, all right, or we can save it then. I,
do-
didn't
I
know.
do
I
have this
wanted
in
to mention
trivia.
that as well. All right, we can save it because that was very interesting too. I found out about that as well. All right.
All right, so our main talent here, we've got Christian Bale, Heath Ledger, Aaron Eckhart, Michael Caine, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Gary Oldman, Morgan Freeman, Cillian Murphy, Nestor Carbonell,
Mm-hmm.
and Eric Roberts.
Yeah.
Anybody else I missed? Do you guys?
No, I don't think so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so overall thoughts / what's your, I mean, as you were talking about, saw it in theater 5 times. Of course, we've all seen this film before.
Yeah.
This was like my Star Wars New Hope movie. I was like,
This was a
oh,
religious
man.
experience
Like,
for you.
Yeah, basically like a religious experience. Like I'm like, holy crap, we've got the Joker, and then you had like this super like hype campaign of like awesome posters and just like the trailers were awesome. And you're just like, when is this thing coming out? I remember like wanting to go to, I might have even went and saw something. It was like, it was some Will Smith movie that they showed the first like, no.
One of the times where it was like, this is when the trailer was getting released in the theaters.
Yeah. And I went and saw
some
it.
other random
Oh, yeah.
movie. Just so I could see the trailer.
Yeah. It was a different time.
Yeah.
Like,
now you can find stuff online well enough that like, you don't have to do that. But yeah.
but,
Was it actually just the trailer, or did they do like an extended?
They did for Rises. They did the whole. They showed the whole first opening scene,
Oh, on the plane.
the plane scene
Nice.
before, and I think I went somewhere to watch that. But this was like I remember like seeking the trailer out and just being like,
Oh yeah.
ravenous for it. And then when it came out, I watched it 5 times, and then that's it.
How many
It's the
times?
worst movie ever made.
How many times have you bought it physically too? Because I feel like this is one that I looked, and this is one of the few films I have actually a Blu-ray of, because you gave it to me because you had an extra copy.
Oh my god!
And I don't know why you did. You probably got some like collectors.
Like better edition
Yeah.
Blu-ray.
This is
think
when this is when we were roommates. I want to
bought-
say you gave me an extra copy of it.
I bought it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
The one copy you have. Then I bought the set,
Okay.
and then I bought the set again when it came out 4K.
Yeah. Was it? So no DVD?
Man, maybe not. I'm not sure.
'Cause I feel like it was old enough that like
Yeah. What was it around that
Maybe a
period?
DVD.
Were they?
was it even a possibility?
Yeah, I don't know. What
I'm not sure. If it was that early, then I probably do have a DVD
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
I know I have a DVD of Begins.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there was a time too where you get both. Like, right, there was like you could buy it and they'd give you like the Blu-ray and the DVD.
Yeah. A different time, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever had the DVDs of these. I definitely know. So like, I got away from the physical stuff and just buy digital. And but the crazy thing with that is like, you just, at least with the Apple stuff, you just buy it once. Like I bought it when it was probably even standard def still, and over time your catalog gets upgraded. So
That's
then
nice.
so then it's HD, then it's 4K HDR, which is what it is now, the Dolby Atmos and all this stuff. And it's like I never had to spend more, but then I don't have a physical copy.
Yeah.
So.
Good for you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So
like, this has happened multiple
I
times
was
to me,
a
though.
little older than you, right? And so there was a time when I had over 600 DVDs.
Yeah.
And then
Do you have any of them, or would you sell them?
no, like I eventually sold them because I was started buying everything digitally to get HD versions, and I was like, why do I have these standard effort? And like, and at the time you could still get some money for them,
right.
And I kind of was just like, because I had gone through the process of digitizing a lot of them just to not have to manage it, and just be able to watch them. I had my own like server and everything, doing, and then I was like, all I care about is like being able to just access digitally anyway. I was like, I just need to, just sell these and buy things digitally,
Right.
and then not have to deal with housing them somewhere in the space and all that mess.
Yeah.
And so
It's
that's just
definitely
me personally. I understand and
It's
appreciate.
definitely a problem,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, like where do you put them all? Right.
I have a bunch of DVDs I need to get rid of like stuff that just
you have a whole like wall of
I do.
yeah.
And I definitely eventually will have to move some stuff to put movies in there.
Yeah.
But when you do this is how you end up with, because you forget what you have.
Mm-hmm.
It's how I ended up with two copies of like all of Cowboy Bebop, and like how I ended up
Nice.
with like 4 copies of Akira, like
Nice.
that I've just given away.
Yeah.
Which whatever.
Are you Blake, are you gonna sing the praises of physical media though? Like
It's
saying
back.
how
I
it,
don't have to. The kids are
no,
buying.
I know it
again.
is, but I mean, like just the way it looks, because even compared to like you watching I don't know how it is watching like the digital version you bought on Apple, but compared to like how it looks and I guess the bit rate and all those things that go into it, how it looks.
You even agreed with me.
I
on
did,
it.
yeah.
When
We watched one at your house.
we watched
It was one of the Eggers movies.
The Witch.
Yeah, it was The Witch.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, this does look better.
Yeah. But yeah, you were like, we're gonna watch Interstellar at your house on disc.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna look.
Yeah, I do want to see the the difference. But
Yeah, no, it does. I mean, bitrate makes a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's why, because it is one of the higher bitrate ones digitally. Is the Apple movies or whatever they call it now. It used to be iTunes, but it's called something else now.
Well, that's why I was curious.
Yeah,
how it looks on that version. You know,
Yeah,
the
and
digital
and
Apple.
that you can see a big difference between
Okay.
that and like a streaming version, like you
Yeah.
know, because it's not streaming it, it's actually buffering and then like
Right.
you know but
If I buy or rent something, it's usually off Apple because I've noticed it looks
it does look the
just
best on
that
much
Apple.
better.
I mean, their streaming service also has the highest bit rate.
Yes, it looks
Yeah.
the best.
Apple TV.
Netflix is the worst. Netflix at times looks.
Well, I think it is one of the not as good, but like they also allow for a lower to like make it work no matter what bandwidth you have, and so there's opportunities for it to look worse. Whereas some of the other services won't go below a certain
That's
thing,
true. Right.
And it'll just like buffer instead, and so they kind of prioritize it just instant streaming and not the quality.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's a side tangent.
Yeah,
of like,
well-
so how do we feel about this?
Yeah, how we-
overall thoughts on this
Well, I
movie?
want to know how many times did you see it in theaters? And I feel like we might have gone also to see it.
I think just twice. I think I don't. And then I remember specifically my buddy Mike Clifford and I
Oh yeah.
almost drove to Philly to see it in IMAX.
Nice.
Like we were planning the trip, and then we just never. It just didn't happen. I think we couldn't find like a date and availability and like everything that was.
Yeah, no, I went down to Chantilly to the Udvar Hazy Center and saw it way back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Pretty sure it was there. It was either there or at the Smithsonian downtown.
Yep.
Is that one? So the one in Chantilly, is that like the true like IMAX?
Yeah.
Not Limax.
It's not Limax. Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't know. I have not been to that one. I didn't know there was one there. I knew the Smithsonian one is, but like they don't always have feature films there.
Right.
Yeah, they show almost anything on IMAX there in Chantilly.
Okay.
Like I've seen this year Superman, and I went to see Interstellar there.
And the re-release last fall.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
We were,
So-
Blake and I were talking about the Smithsonian though, because I didn't think they would show much in there, and you were telling me they do show more films there
Just-
than I thought.
The sound though, it's just the
Oh,
sound
that's right.
isn't
You said
great.
the sound isn't good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather go to Limax in that case. In
And
that
get the
regard,
Atmos
yeah.
still. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not actually Atmos.
Is it not?
It's something else, but it's
Okay.
still because like the Limax there and was it the Regal or whatever?
At Westview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sounds in there is pretty good. I saw F1 there to see it when it was re-released in IMAX.
It's where I saw the loudest movie I've ever seen in my life. Was the opening night of Dune, and it rattled my rib cage. My
What
father-in-law.
a movie though to have the loudest possible though.
And I was telling you, my father-in-law walked out and said, "My ears are ringing," and he was just like, "I wasn't expecting all that, Blake."
Yeah.
Because I bought tickets for that.
Nice.
I'm just saying you could have a worse movie to have like that loud a sound, because like the sound in that is incredible. You know.
Dude, I knew I was in for a ride because like that spot, that little sizzler that goes in the
start of it? Oh, yeah. That's before even the
or
Warner
whatever
Brothers
it is,
logo.
like, and
Yeah.
it was just like, woo. And I was like, oh boy,
That's sick.
buddy, we're in for it.
All right, we might have to see it there too. We'll go see it.
Yeah.
Because that's IMAX. Yeah, so we're gonna have to see it.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to see it both.
Oh yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
So
All right, so your
overall
general
thoughts.
thoughts of this film.
Well-
go ahead.
well, now I was gonna say Blake first, since you've probably
Alrighty.
seen the most. You
I already said it, man. Religious experience.
right? Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to expand on that at all.
No,
But
just I think it's probably the perfect Batman movie that we've gotten so far.
do you like it better than the Batman?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah. What about you?
Me? Yeah, I mean, spectacular film. Yeah, I remember thinking that off the bat, which, I mean, it's rare for me to see something in the theater more than once. I just,
True.
because of time commitments and stuff, but But this is not the only Nolan film. Just a teaser for future. There was another one I went and saw at least twice, if not 3 times, that we haven't covered yet.
Tenet.
You'll have to wait and see. But yeah, and I think I agree with you. I think this is the best Batman movie that's ever been made so far.
That we've gotten. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. I think it is the best Batman movie. And then Blake and I were kind of talking about, because we watched together, and we were wondering, like, is it like still one of the best superhero films? And I think yes, or one of the best. I don't know if it's.
I think it's
what comes close to it.
I think it's still top reigning.
Yeah.
Except for, like I said, like your Infinity Wars and Endgames, like those are just epic.
Yep.
So like I think that if there's a tie, then it's worth them.
Yep. I agree. And it's also just, I think it's just 2008. So now, 18 years, we're getting close to 20 years old this film is. And it's like, it still feels, not only does it hold up obviously incredibly well, but like watching it still feels like a modern film.
Yeah.
Like that was one thing, you know what I mean? Like for being that old, it still feels very modern, like just the way it looks and everything about it still, which is just another thing that just holds true and is a testament to how great this film is.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Where you guys want to start? Off the bat with the opening introduction.
Yeah, we got to talk about the opening. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Talk about heat.
That's the,
Yep.
yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. It is his homage to that.
Yeah, for sure.
But also then watching this time, I didn't realize there's a second homage to Heat when Batman and the Joker sit down when they first capture him, and they sit down in the room, and even the way it's filmed is kind of similar to the sit down scene in the diner of Heat, which is like the best scene of that film too, besides the opening heist. So it's like the 2 best scenes of that film Nolan wanted to do in this, and it's clear obviously he's a big Michael Mann fan. So it's just this whole opening. I want the main thing is like culminating in the actual reveal of the Joker is just like one of the most brilliant character introductions, I think, of all time.
Because you don't expect him that early. You're like, we're not going to blow our load yet. Like this is like,
and also you don't know which one he is too.
Yeah.
Of all the.
Well, you do. You see the green hair for a second.
No, but I mean, if you're like going into this movie for the first time, it's like
the first time,
and
you're
they keep they keep killing off each other, obviously as they go too.
Yeah,
and then you're not sure. Yeah,
it's definitely what you said, like one of the best intros for a character, but also the establishing the chaoticness of his character, right? Like even before you know which one it is, or even if he's going to show up, just the way he's, each person starts shooting and killing the next person. It's like, oh, okay. And just really does a good job of setting up his chaos, right? That he kind of.
Well, those guys didn't even know he was there.
Right.
So like they could have just shot him.
Yeah.
Well, they were going to, right? Yeah.
I mean, the bank manager.
Yeah.
Which that guy's great too. Oh, actually, so there's your third Heat reference. Is that guy, that actor?
I forget his name.
Which I didn't have him written down.
Yeah, but he's we know who he is. He's been in a lot of stuff, but he's also a pretty prominent role in Heat. So I don't know if he cast him just for that too, because he's only in that scene in the opening.
Yeah, the homage to that. Yeah.
You and your friends are dead.
Yep, great lines. We were like, how much can you like quote just watching it?
We were
like, how much
that.
Can you just like?
And I kept doing it when we were going through, like cutting it off and just being like, you just learn that timing.
Doesn't kill you, makes you stranger. So that awesome, like first line, even like with the reveal of the Joker. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, the school bus kind of disappeared, like just to kind of
What bus driver?
Right. Yeah. Just going right. It's just such a great.
His step aside too that he does right before it.
Yeah.
You know, he's just like, that's a step. And
He does
the guy's
that.
like,
He
what?
does the step aside with the head tilt. Some
Yeah.
Michael Myers level
Yes.
act. Yeah. Just like.
Obviously we'll talk about Heath Ledger a lot in this, but obviously like it's sad that, because I what I didn't remember is when exactly he passed away, and he died at the beginning of 2008, and then this film came out later, which is just, so it's like another thing that kind of is like a looming thing over this film always, is that like he didn't even get to see his own performance in this. You know, which is just a sad part about it. But then like obviously what he delivered in this is like, I mean, it's like up there as one of the best performances of all time. Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, obviously, call out if there's other things you want to.
Well, also, this is another thing that Blake and I were talking about when we were watching it, is I was arguing that I was like, the Joker's not in this film that much. So I looked it up. Did you look it up to see what
I just happened to come. It showed up in my Reddit feed.
Did it?
Yeah. What did you get?
25 minutes total.
33.
Oh, 33.
Okay. Well, somewhere around the half an hour.
But still, like for a 2.5 hour
maybe.
film, like,
Yeah.
2 hours there roughly
Yeah.
that he's not in.
yeah. So it's like, he's not in it as much as you think. And like sometimes, I don't know, watching it, I thought he was kind of more in it more. And then like, yeah, I mean, what is that? Yeah, it's not much. Like you said, he's still 2 hours of this film.
Like a fifth of the film.
It's
Right.
because he looms over the movie so
Yeah.
heavily that you're
That's
just
true.
like,
You feel his presence even if he's not
yeah,
on screen.
yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
literally just moving the chess pieces around.
Yeah, I think this is just like also I think how to say it's like in other films / things with the Joker, you I would say like feel like the clues are a little bit more in your face. For this, they do a really good job in the script of like kind of not making them so obvious. Like, here's the clue.
Yeah.
But yet there's things that all the either Batman or Commissioner Gordon or even Harvey Dent like grasp onto and use it as like a thing, and then find out normally that he's already step ahead.
Yep.
And so it's like, oh, he planted that, or and it's like they do that a couple times throughout this film.
Yeah.
That I think is kind of a brilliant way to show the Joker's strategy, so to speak, how he's playing a game all the time, but yet like not make it so in your face.
They did it in a way that they just used the cards.
That's what I was going to say.
like-
Yeah, you see the cards.
It wasn't like in like the animated series or in the comics where they did like the big crazy, like the laughing fish or like the Joker gas or, like stuff like that. It was like, it's a playing card. And that's how they kind of pushed that along.
Like even with the DNA, right? The DNA is
On the
switching-
card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just because it got passed around.
Yeah.
And it's just like little things like that are like, oh, he was planning 3 steps ahead, but it's like really subtle for the viewer to like, it's not like really like pick up on and be as obvious.
Right.
So,
And this film continues from the Batman Begins of like we talked about with that film. It's like the more psychological side, which obviously is a big thing in all of Nolan's films. But it's just cool getting, which I guess we get that now also in the Batman as well. But like getting that into this, obviously like Nolan kind of pioneered the gritty superhero film thing, but then also the psychological side of it too is so baked into these films. And it's just cool to get that in a Batman film in general. But obviously, yeah, this carried over to that, and then obviously in Rises as well. So this whole trilogy,
Right.
It's a pretty big component.
So you get the Heat start, and then you move on into, and the beginning just keeps getting better
Yes.
because you get Scarecrow back,
Oh yeah.
and you get That's why we bring dogs.
My dogs are hungry. Yeah. Great.
But
Oh, and to your point, that scene, the first time you see Batman, quote unquote,
yeah.
you're like, what? Because you see he's like
With
this. It's like, that's not Batman.
Yeah,
and
he
then,
raises the gun. It's just
and you're like, what's going on?
it's so good.
It is.
But like, I don't know. It was just a great way to bring Batman into the movie. I think you're just like, you get him instantly. Just like, all the suit is deficient. Like it can't even take a dog bite, but then he can jump a few stories off of a building and crush a van.
And then you point out that great shot, which we talk about in cinematography.
Oh, yeah.
Him dropping down on that is like
Yes.
one of the first really cool, like, it's also like a kind of
Hero
Kinda
landing.
hero landing. Yes. And the introduction to like first time you see Batman, besides like a little bit before that when he's fighting off the guys. But yeah, it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good re-intro,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
like of him coming like into this film.
And also it's just nice that Scarecrow, he's still in it somewhat. Obviously, only one scene, but then I can't remember. Is he in the third one as
Yeah.
well? Cool. Okay, so he is in all three.
He holds court at the.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I don't know where to bring this up about how bad I think the Begin suit looks when it's in full light in this movie.
Yeah, you were talking about
Whenever
this.
they
Yeah.
finally move on and they get to the marked bills part in the bank,
Yeah.
and they're talking about catching the gangs with the marked bills, and he shows up in like the doorway. The cow looks so awful, but then they show it again in dark, and it looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the light there, it's yeah,
It's rough.
not great. Yeah.
It's like I don't even know how to explain it. It looks like it's just floppy looking or something.
Well, and then they make a new suit anyway.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
I mean, the new suit's sick, but yeah.
Yeah, the new suit's great.
That's where the extra millions went.
Good.
Great use of the money.
What do you think about the protagonist of this film? Who do you think it is?
The protagonist? I mean, the one that just stays most consistent. Who's the protagonist? I mean,
Gordon?
I guess you could make the to Dent.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That would probably be the
Yep.
The purest protagonist.
yeah, until the turn.
Yeah.
Well, still can be the protagonist even with the turn.
No, I know, but I mean but like he's very like he is like the straight man for a lot of this film, and yeah,
Yeah.
like the stereotypical protagonist. Yeah.
So like I know I was talking about this, but it's also interesting, or like half the time it feels like the Joker has a plan, and the other half time it feels like he's just winging it all the time.
Just a dog chasing cars.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'd do if I caught one.
So
All
where,
part
where
of
do
the
you stand? Do you guys agree? Like, do you feel like there's is he really brilliant, or is he just?
I think he's I don't know. Yeah, I think he is brilliant, but he's like not. It's like an idiot savant. Like,
I think he's definitely planned a lot of it, but then it's just like he has that chaos element always
because he doesn't
involved
care.
with it too. Yeah.
no,
Right? Like, just like it's like he has nothing to lose ever
no.
because he just doesn't care. So like
So why
that makes him more dangerous than.
That's why the Alfred line, like where he explains,
Yep.
is just like so brilliant. It's such a good line too, but explaining like who he is, and because Batman's like, I don't understand this person. You know, I don't understand what's his motive. Like, what is it? You know, and it's just Michael Caine, Alfred just explains it brilliantly with that whole
The jewel
monologue.
thief story. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about the new Rachel,
Oof.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Don't. I'll be the first one to say I hate both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both not good.
Not hate's a strong word, but I don't like
Did not care for either performance.
either performance. The character could have been
I feel like,
needed to be there, but they needed
Yes.
a better actress.
yeah, it's so weird too because like you recast.
Yeah.
Like you're like, hey,
Right.
hey, it didn't work out the first time, so let's recast this person. I'm not sure, that didn't come up in the trivia I was looking through, like why they recast. If it was it because of the performance or was it like scheduling conflicts and then whatever.
I always heard it was because of Tom Cruise not wanting her
Okay,
to act.
that might have
Oh,
been possible.
yeah.
Right?
She stopped acting
Yeah,
whenever
for a long
they
time.
were married.
Yeah. So it might have been that, whatever the reason, right? But you had an opportunity.
Yes.
You're recasting. And then now, is it her fault? Because I would say I've seen stuff where she's been in that she's done some really good performances.
I just never
Can't
really
say
liked
I've
her.
ever seen Katie Holmes give a really good performance.
And either one of them, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head.
Yeah, I've just never really liked Maggie Gyllenhaal as
Yeah,
an actress, but
I kind of agree.
yeah. But her brother's like an incredible actor. It's like he's one of my favorites. It's just interesting that she, I don't know.
But then also how much also is it also the script, what they give them to work with too.
Yeah.
I guess like it's half and half, but also like,
But with this, you're in a Nolan film. It's like,
well, the script is not great in one spot. That makes me laugh. You walked away during one of the most egregious spots.
okay, well, you bring it up whenever you want to.
After the courtroom,
Okay.
whenever he gets the gun pulled on him, the whole interaction as they're walking out.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just like, you're Gotham's DA. If you ain't getting shot at, you ain't doing your job right.
Yes.
He changed, and then, like that whole thing.
Well, and I mean, here's the thing I noticed watching it this time that, like, I didn't believe that, and this again part of the script, I think a little bit of the acting. It's like I didn't believe that she liked either one of them, right? Like it's just like there was no. I feel like there was no chemistry between her and either one of the guys.
I agree.
And so then like none of that had any real weight to it. So then when it's like they're supposed to be like caring that she's in distress, right? Like at different times. And it's like, other than just her being another human being, like there's not like that deeper thing that's supposed to be feeling there, because in the performance / script writing is lacking so much there that
You can understand more the way Christian Bale plays it because he's in love with being the Batman. Like that, like him being a little bit cold to her, and like that makes sense. But the way Aaron Eckhart plays Dent you're kind of like, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, because like Christian Bale, like it's like carries everything from the first movie. Like he's like, yeah, I care about you because we grew up together, but like because I care about you, I keep my distance because of this other thing that I care about more. I mean, this I feel like is like more important, and I don't want to hurt you get hurt. So like there, you could understand there's some coldness there, right? Like I'm putting up a wall because of that. But but like even from her side, where she's supposed to be, I will, if you ever quit this, I'm going to settle down with you,
She was waiting for me, Alfred.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. So this is another event, the Hong Kong.
Oh man.
This, like, I didn't even remember this was in the movie, because it's been a while since I've watched this, and I was like, oh, I completely
It's
forgot
crazy
about
thinking like, oh, Batman's going international. Yeah. Like, yeah.
this. And I also put a note of like, this feels like a pulled out of a James Bond movie.
Yeah. The whole sequence.
It's like, is this when Nolan was like, hey, I want to do James Bond, but no one's gonna let me do James Bond.
Right.
So let me do
But
this.
then he basically does it with Tenet. Like that's very much a Bond film. So like he finally gets to do it somewhat. But yeah, this is kind of the start. Yeah, this scene is very much like a Bond. scene.
Yep.
I mean, it's cool.
It is.
It is, and it's a good way to show the Dark Knight suit for the first time,
Yep.
doing this crazy jump off the building, go through a window.
And I remember, I feel like I remember that it was a big deal, that stunt, and then even the stunt pulling him out of it,
Yeah.
like reconnecting the plane, because it was like stuff like that hadn't been done yet on camera or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I remember being like a big deal.
I mean, I'm sure that they did do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, somebody did it.
Yeah, somebody. It was not Christian Bale.
No.
But yeah, and it's a fun scene, but it just feels so out of place and random.
Yeah, the other thing I brought up, so going back a little bit, like to right before that, whenever the scene with all the gangsters where the Joker shows up for the first time.
Iconic.
That scene, awesome.
Yeah.
Making the pencil disappear, great.
Oh yeah.
Bomb vest, awesome. But the thing that kills me is Lau being in the CRT,
Oh, yeah.
reacting to the Joker without a camera present. He's just like, like, how does he see him? It's like he's. It just
Very good point.
kills me.
Yeah, they had FaceTime.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah, but
The line also is just, do you think you can steal from us and just walk away? Yeah.
yeah,
So just the way he says that is just amazing.
the TV over there.
I know. Is it you say a rat?
I know a squealer when I see
Squealer.
one.
And you.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then things get amped up, right? Like in this, then not long after is when he starts, because they have the guy from Hong Kong in custody. So then
Yeah.
he starts going after the judge.
Yep, the judge, and then the commissioner. Who's the third one? There's another one.
The mayor.
Is the mayor
Right.
or is it Harvey? He's supposed to. And the third one's the one that they're supposed to. Yeah, it's the mayor because there's the inauguration thing.
Yes.
Yes.
And then
Yeah, the shooting.
Yep.
and then I mean, he was undercover. They all dressed as cops, right? But
Yeah.
I love the timer of the blind going up and
Yep.
him looking like he's a shooter up there with the
Yeah.
He's like, there's so many windows.
Yeah,
where they're
and then
like,
as soon as there's movement, and then that even it's just because it's
Yeah.
like a telescope or whatever. Like
The first, and it's such a smart but movie thing. Like they were,
they're all dressed as cops.
well, they were like, no, like the fact that that's your first indication that Joker might know who Batman is, or know that he's gonna show up. So like that.
Like he knows. Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, like he's like, why
knows
would the
him
blind?
as a like his implication or his motivations. The only thing is like the Joker looks like the Joker even without his makeup.
yes.
Yeah, like
So
how
it's like
he ended up
how
in
no
there.
one saw that.
Yeah.
Just because you have a police uniform on does not mean like. I'm like, wait a minute, all the scars.
that's a comic book thing you got to ignore. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, it's the Clark Kent thing also. It's like, just the glasses and,
Yeah.
it's just, which I appreciate that in certain films, recent films, they try to explain that in a better way. But it's like, yeah, there's some things in Superman, Batman, all these things that's just like, it's just comic book
Yeah.
logic.
Now, was the parade before or after the whole fundraiser scene? Because that's
Party?
The party.
Yeah,
The
that's what I wanted to
fundraiser.
mention. I don't know.
I think we jumped over that one.
I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
we
before or
did.
after.
We did. It was before.
Okay.
I think it was before. I'm pretty sure it's before.
Yes,
Before the
because that's how that whole sequence ends of the commissioner dying and everything is the Joker showing up at the fundraiser.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just such, it's just a great scene. I can't really say anything else besides that. I mean,
Yeah,
all
the
the
performance there.
the mannerism, like this is where you get like all the
Yes.
crazy mannerisms and
Because the first time we see him really interacting with the public, because before that's always with the mob,
yeah,
mostly like the other bad guys, and this is like the first time he's like interacting with the like public people. And
Well, you can tell with you're talking about the mannerisms, these things. You're like, oh, he's just doing that.
He's
Like
just,
that's
you're like, is he improving this,
Right,
like grabbing the hors d'oeuvres and like eating, like just like these little things. He does all these. The thing that's so great about this is that he does all these little things that just amplify the character. Like, I don't know. It's just.
I mean, yeah, that's why. I mean,
That's
like,
why
it's like some of the best performance ever.
Yes.
It's like he's created this. It makes you believe it's a real character, right? Like he's a real person,
Real bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's really is a little crazy, and really, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, you can. The part I want to talk about is when he's got the knife to Rachel's mouth, and this is the second time. Obviously, he tells
the story.
And it's like at this point, you're like, oh, okay, like none of this is true what he's saying because this is the second time he's told the story and it's different, or maybe all this stuff has happened to him, and also you got to think like how many times has he even just said this story to someone? Because obviously we only get it twice. But like, it's just a great moment with him where it's just like, it's just another thing you can just see how it just further shows how crazy he is, and just like what he has to, I don't know, I guess rationalize or like if it seems like he has to like get this out to people, like he has to say these things.
Or is it like his like psychological warfare, right? Like it's like he knows he's going to tell that story a little differently because of how it's going to impact that person that he's talking to,
Right. Yeah.
Like he's trying to get in their head all the time. I mean, I think like that because the next thing I was going to talk about is the interrogation scene, which comes after it, not too long after.
Oh yeah.
Because they capture him and bring him in, and like the same thing, like it's like all he's doing the whole time is just messing with Batman, and then later the other guy they put in there and place there, which then triggers it. But like they that announcement of Gordon, like the reveal that he's still alive, and then the announcement, and then like the clap, the sarcastic clap, so great, and then just all the stuff is just like he's constantly just getting under people's skin.
Yeah. Also, you got, before the interrogation scene, you got the chase.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering. Mention that because like that truck flip is like one of the coolest. And like, I mean, and that's a real, like it's all real what they're doing. Like that was an actual, and it's just like, yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
And then the bike too is like, that's also the moment where it does the
big realization that I had on this movie.
What?
Whenever I was like, whenever you watch something multiple times, you always learn something about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that whenever the bat pod jumps out, it's not the front and the back wheel. It's the two front wheels, and it just goes.
Yeah.
It's just cool.
It is very cool.
See, I don't know. It's just
That's
like
cool.
you watch something enough and you're just like.
But it's like you see the extra detail.
Yeah, because you're looking for
someone
those
thought
small
about.
details at that point.
You
Because you've
thought
seen
it was
the film.
one way, and then it's actually not. Yeah.
But I mean, after that, it's like when he goes up the wall and does the trick on the bike is so sick.
Yeah. Oh man. I just think that whole scene is just.
But you're right, that whole scene is, because then it's also
from a cinematography standpoint, which is later, but
Yep.
yeah.
But you mentioned that scene because then even after that, it's the whole, it's Joker saying, the hit me, I want you to hit me thing, and then like him coming at him.
I think that's one of it.
It's amazing.
If there's an iconic moment of him standing there shooting at nothing and all that whole thing, that's it. Like that, hands down. That's
It's funny. I mean, obviously, it makes sense with the Batman lore and like his relationship to the Joker. But like, if you would have just killed him in that moment, finally kill the Joker, which obviously he just never can do, like it would have saved so many lives and so much.
That was just like I was thinking about, like just in general, like there's so many other people die just because you won't kill the Joker.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah.
That
there's so many. I mean, there's so many stories. I mean, Blake would know best.
Comes up so much.
Yeah.
So much. And I'm trying to remember. I think
But isn't there a whole storyline that addresses this, like the Killing Joke? Doesn't it actually address their relationship the most?
I think
Batman and the Joker.
At the end of the Killing Joke, I'm trying to remember. I think they leave that one kind of ambiguous, and you're kind of like, did he kill him or did he not?
Okay.
Because it was just kind of a standalone.
I just know that's like one of the most famous storylines that has to do with them two, and really gets into like their dynamic way more, which is very interesting. And also because you're always like, yeah, why doesn't Batman? Although Batman doesn't technically kill anyone, but then it's like you see at times it's like he might have killed that guy over the way he hit him, you know.
He didn't kill him,
right?
Didn't have to save him though.
Yeah,
just saying.
Yeah, true.
All right, so then the interrogation scene.
Yes.
Yep.
So good.
Oh, in the shadow first. So it's just Commissioner and him talking. And you're like, why is it so dark in here?
Oh, the good cop, bad cop routine.
Yeah.
In my head, I was like the good cop, bad cop
there you
routine. Dude, I'm so funny. Just saying.
That was a good joke.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then with the setup of they have both Harvey and Rachel, like,
Yeah.
you know, two different planes. He's like, you can't save them both.
Yep. And then like the lie, he basically
intentionally tells him
where Harvey is instead, because he knows.
Mm-hmm.
He knows who Batman is.
Where,
he knows.
and that's where he's like, he knows he's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have. Yeah,
because he makes
and
that. He also makes that remark about how does Dent feel about your feelings about Rachel? Basically, is what he says.
So that's why, because he knows, what Rachel means to Bruce as well. So that's why he does the lie. And
yeah.
It's also just a great moment because then, like, the final thing maybe we're gonna get to there now with them, Rachel and Harvey talking to each other while they're all trying to get to their locations.
Mm-hmm.
And Rachel finally says, like, I love you and I want to be with you, all that. And the last thing that Harvey says is no, that she hears.
Mm-hmm.
But it's him obviously reacting to, like, why Batman, why are you here? But it's like, that's literally his response to what all she just said.
Yep.
Is what she's hearing. And that's like the last moment. It's brutal.
But also the cell phone bomb is such a inside of the big guy. That was just such a crazy.
I just want my phone call.
I just want my phone call. Yeah.
So Rachel dying, you think it is more important for Bruce or Harvey's arc?
I think it, in terms of the ultimate, like the stakes of this movie and what happens, I think it's definitely Harvey, because it's what ultimately drives him over the edge.
Yeah. Which also think leans into the theory of it him being the protagonist of this film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
All right, so I think also, again, playing to a lot of the things that they do well, the creation of Two-Face, I think, is done also very in a organic way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
The chances of somebody surviving greater than 37%.
Well, I asked Blake about that too, since Blake is our resident doctor.
Yeah.
I asked him, like, how is this? I know this has to play into like the character of Two-Face.
The day we watched it, I couldn't remember the exact percentage, but anything over 37% and you're cooked.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Well.
yeah. Well, it's like, I don't know. I just thought, obviously there's, accuracy or not, but
it was done well.
Yeah.
but I mean,
And it
just the
has to be
fact that it's
done
like it's
for the
not
character
like
to be
it was in the
Two-Face.
whole. It was like, oh, he got out and just had residue of gasoline or whatever
Absolutely,
on this, and then catches a flame, just a little bit of flame in it,
Yeah,
like
that was
burns
cool.
him some.
Yeah.
And anyway, I think it would have been more realistic if it wasn't quite like so much of his face was gone after the fact, right?
Or like so.
He's like down to the skull.
It's like
Yeah.
basically down to the meat, like the meat of the skull. Like you're like,
yeah,
I don't know about that, because like every other, it's more superficial. Like, but whatever, it's still effective, and it was horrifying the first time you saw it. You're like, oh,
It really is. Yeah.
yeah,
and it still looks good,
yes,
It
Also,
does. Yeah.
which is
Was very good. And even the reveal of that too is just like, yeah, first time seeing it. Yeah. It's like, it's pretty horrifying, but yeah, the reveal of it too.
say it.
That's another line we were talking.
So, do you? I mean, I always find it like, do you think it'd been worth saving him for a future? Because what if like he didn't die here?
Yeah,
and that he was the main bad guy in the third.
I don't
movie?
think he should have been the main bad guy, but I think that them eliminating the rogues gallery, like I think if they would have had, I think the third movie would have been better if Heath was still alive, because they were supposed he was supposed to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that would have been the
But like
best. Yeah.
that third movie should have been like,
That's where it was like you wanted to kill one of them off,
yeah,
right? And so you kill off Two-Face,
right,
so that you can save the, like, that's that's like you kind of, because you want that satisfaction of one of the bad guys dying, right?
yeah.
And in the moment you're choosing one or the other, not knowing the future, right?
But I feel like he could have just had this crazy, like, so in the comics you get these crazy awesome like story arcs where it's Batman versus like his whole rogues gallery,
Yes.
like basically, and they're all doing different stuff. And that third movie could have just been like, you have Bane, you've got Scarecrow doing stuff, you've got Two-Face doing some stuff, you've got the you couldn't do the Joker, but like there's just like, you could have just like ramped it up, and then you have Talia, so like, it could have just been.
That is the
So
thing. It's
much
just
more.
like, that is one thing that's kind of a bummer about the third one, is that it's just like, it is just Bane essentially.
Basically.
And it's like, yeah, you should have thrown in more villains. Yeah, anyway, we'll get to that though.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. You don't want to be on
No, don't.
that pod?
How do you feel about the fairy part?
Debo. Did you ever?
Yeah, have you seen Friday?
Friday.
The movie?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
You don't remember Debo?
That's the actor.
So
that's,
the big dude who throws the detonator out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is his character in Friday is Debo, and he's like the big like.
Very, very important character in Friday. Yeah.
But anyway, what do I think of the fairy? I think it's a great. I don't know. You set up. I don't know.
It's a good test for humanity. I mean, that's what it kind of.
Basically, yeah.
It's kind of the reason for it. Even though obviously Joker's reasons are different, but
Yeah, he wants it all to go.
but that's the point of it in the
sideways.
film. Yeah.
It's like the train
Train analogy.
or the
Yeah.
moral train. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like a variation on that.
Yeah, it's good though, even though like I think we were talking about this too. I feel like some of it, but I think I came around to it after Blake explained it more to me, because I was like, I felt like at times some of the dialogue in that was cheesy, but then ultimately the way it's resolved is great. But just in the moment, I was like, I feel like some of the lines were, or in my head it was, but then watching this time, I was like, oh no, actually this was a.
Oh yeah,
it's a good
you
scene.
thought the whole I'm gonna do what you should have did 10 or 15 minutes
like
ago.
in my head from previous, I remember that being like kind of a cheesy moment, but like this time, I was like, no, this was all solid. This is good. But also, again, like we always talk about like watching a movie and then like revisiting it when you're older. Obviously, you feel differently about it. You have a different perspective. You know, you've lived a lot of your own life, and you know, I mean, that obviously, I imagine plays into it as well for me. But
yeah, and then we got the climax, which is less of just more of the psychological part and less of a physical fight, right?
Yep.
So we've got Batman and Joker, and it's not much of a fight.
I mean, he does throw 3 Rottweilers to their death.
it sure does.
The poor dog, which I'm pretty sure is just the Russian guy's dogs
Oh yeah.
from earlier, from the whole movie.
Yeah.
That was
Right,
good.
the pile where he burns the money.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. it
Great
is.
scene. That's also just like it's the amount of memes that came out of this movie, because like the pile of money obviously is like that's a very popular meme. But even cool, like just seeing him like slide down it, because like that was actually Heath Ledger doing it. Like you can see him doing it. It's just like a perfect. I wonder how many takes they did of that, because it's just like a perfect slide down into it. And I don't think it was even a cut. And then he goes right into his monologue that he says there. It's a cool moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that the ending of this movie is proof that it's going to be hard. This is the dork side of me, but it's going to be hard for them to do wide-eyed Batman. Like, in the comics, how like they have like the white over the cowl sometimes.
Yeah.
But they did like the lenses at the end of this movie,
Yes.
which look kind of dorky.
I agree. Oh yeah, because he's seeing through the levels of the floor with it.
Now the idea that's cool.
Oh yeah,
like,
it is.
Like I think
you're
it looks
saying the
kind
way
of
they
cool.
look.
Sonar from the
Yeah. But I was going to say the fight itself is just getting choked and beat with a crowbar. But at the end of it all, him hanging upside down and the way they shot that,
Oh yeah.
that's cinematography again, but
yeah.
looks awesome.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Well, and then like it's still playing with. They do such a good job the whole time. Is like, what's really the win, right? Like in this little confrontation that keeps happening, or the confrontations that happen. These scenes, like, yes, he's captured, but like the amount of psychological damage he's done, is, and then so like he's like kind of like he's going away like, yeah, I won.
I accomplished what I wanted to do.
Yep.
And I feel like he would have been the same way if he would have gotten caught midway through the movie. He would have been like, I accomplished what part of what I wanted to do.
Yep. Created chaos.
Could care less.
Yep.
Oh, we got to mention the other big meme moment is, and another iconic shot is his head out the window, the cop car.
Oh yeah.
It's just it's another great moment.
Yep.
Yeah. Almost like a dog.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, and then the final thoughts on the cover up of Harvey Dent.
Stop pointing that gun at my family.
So, thoughts of like that, and Batman being like, no, just point them at me, make me the fall guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was very, very Two-Face interaction. So far, we haven't got this movie. You didn't get gangster Two-Face,
Yeah.
which is fine because doesn't fit.
Yeah, but we also don't really have the opportunity. Like he's barely Two-Face, and then he's
we get that with Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh
though.
yes, you do.
It's awesome. Yeah.
But it is a very. I like how much they use the coin, and like
Yes.
they show how like how split he is at all times and can't decide anything,
And even the reveal of the two-sided heads, you get that also.
yeah.
And what does he say? I make my own luck.
Yes.
Well, she says that originally, right?
Does she? Okay.
Like he says something. She's like, "Oh, you make your own luck." What, back earlier in the
Yeah,
film.
I forget what else he said. Yeah, he said something.
Oh yeah, it's in the courtroom.
Right.
Yeah, at the beginning.
I also just love the. It's just a awesome way to end the film is Commissioner Gordon's speech at the end.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, the last lines of that movie, just being, like the.
Well, I said they've missed an opportunity to cut to where it says the Dark Knight, because he says the Dark Knight, but it should have stopped there with his dialogue and gone to the credit. You know what I mean? That's saying the Dark Knight. I think that would have been cooler, but I don't know. I just thought about that watching it this time. But anyway, regardless, it's a awesome monologue he does there while they're all chasing Batman.
Yep.
Actually, I guess that's the other most iconic line from this film, besides you that, die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, is he's not the hero he needs. Because he says that in the monologue, right?
He's not the hero we need.
Or the one we deserve. I'm butchering the lines. Because that's another thing that's kind of lived on from this film that kind of people just say now, just like the other line.
Yeah.
Not the one we deserve. Wait. People are going to come at me in the comments. I apologize. I forget the line, but anyway.
Blake's going to be screaming in his car.
I can't believe
it.
I can't believe
other people are going to be screaming at us now.
I can't believe I'm blanking right now.
Yeah, I know. It's all right.
I know it ends with he's just not the one we need right now. That's yeah. Hero we deserve and that, whatever. Come at me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
We're going to call you a fake Batman fan now. You're going to get comments.
Whatever.
No, Blake is our resident Batman lore expert. That's why.
Don't call me that. I don't know. I don't
no, you know a lot more than we do.
I know what I know.
I know what I know.
And I don't.
It is what it is because it ain't what it ain't. I have one more thing.
Yeah.
In the hospital.
Yeah.
This is my only gripe with this film. We talk about it. Blake made a good argument back with this, which I wonder how much people have argued about this on Reddit or anywhere. And I'm curious what you think about this too. Harvey's recovering in there. Joker comes in the nurse outfit. Harvey doesn't react and freak out until he takes the mask down. And that's when Harvey freaks out. He's like, "Oh, it's the Joker," and it's like, I don't know. It's just a moment that bugs me. Yeah, but come on.
Well, he's sedated. He's in.
That was his thing.
That's what I said. I said
he's not all there,
and his vision also.
Yeah. I said his eye, his right eye was closed, and the left one.
Yeah.
God knows if you can see out of it.
Right. No, you're
after everything that's happened over there. So.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I think in the condition he's in, he might have not picked up on this quiz.
Yeah.
Did you if you're like half out of it, and you're just like another nurse just came in. They come in and out all the time, and then
yep,
Oh
yeah, I know that.
That's
it's just
like those dang nurses.
Well, actually, I usually surprise people when I come in. They're like, "Oh, it's a guy."
Right. Also, to continue that, just awesome when he blows up, literally blowing up that building. The Joker walking out, and that's
the classic scene that was in the trailers.
Yes. And actually blows up that building. I don't know if that'll be in trivia also, but they really did.
The way he walks too.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
It's like a penguin walk.
Yeah. But then also when it doesn't work and he's like, and then that was also great.
I believe that's part of trivia too, because I think that also was it actually didn't work and he just rolled with it. I think the detonator, that was a real thing on set.
No, there's no way they gave him the detonator to detonate.
I don't know. I heard something about that. It was and
they didn't give it to him. I guess what I'm thinking is it's possible that there was a malfunction,
something misfired.
That's right,
from the people controlling it, and he just went with it.
He just kind of was like,
I think that's what. Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
All right.
Sorry, one other thing, the Batman voice. How do you feel about it in this film? Because it was actually better in Batman Begins because it was more subtle, and in this one at times it's silly when he gets like really emotional and like either yells or like gets louder. I don't know. How do you guys feel about it?
I don't.
You don't like it?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
How do you feel about it?
We kind of talked to.
Yeah.
I think that the best one that they've done is the voice modulation in the Batman vs Superman movies.
Yeah, I think
I thought that was
is
cool. How they just tuned it down, dropped it.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought that was intimidating and scary, as it should be.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was better in Batman Begins.
Okay.
I think they mess with it too much.
Oh yeah.
I've not seen Batman vs Superman, so I'm not familiar.
If you just look up, just
Like to see a scene or something.
It is really cool
I'll-
what they do with
I'll
modulated
find
voice.
it. Like, it's one of the best Batman fight scenes.
Okay.
That was
Yeah, it is. That is a high
from
point for
the
that.
warehouse scene.
It's a high point in that film of a not so great film overall.
Of him just killing dudes.
Yeah,
Basically.
there he really does kill. Batman does
in
kill
that movie,
people. in that.
there's no way he doesn't kill people.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's it.
Cool. All right, well, let's get into cinematography. Things that we didn't already talk about. Anything? Yeah, I mean, just doesn't have to be in any kind of chronological order, but
Yeah, we already mentioned a few.
yeah. I mean, we were just talking about it, but like the shots of him walking out, like that.
Of the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, if they really did it, like, is that just one take? And then it's just like, is
Yeah, I mean that's all. Yeah, they only could
all
blow
you
up a
got.
building once. Yeah.
I think that a shot that I really like is the shot of up on the rooftops in Hong Kong.
Yes.
The helicopter shot. That's just going around in the dusk. I just like that's so cool.
That's the one I was going to mention. Yeah. A lot of like the shots overlooking the city.
In the skyline of Hong
Yeah.
Kong. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Obviously the very beginning.
Oh yeah.
Just like the whole way it's put together.
Oh, literally the first shot, that long, I don't know what the technical, where it would be called, literally the very first shot. It's the long zoom in and then goes into the building. I don't know. But it's just, yeah, really awesome setup for the whole film.
Yeah, it's like that slow zoom and then they blow out the window and then they go,
Yes.
then you're in there with them.
Yes.
What about you, Josh? What stuck
Yeah.
out for you?
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about like the chase sequence had some really cool shots, specifically with the truck. That's another memorable scene
Oh, yeah.
besides the hospital one we were just talking about. Yeah, I mean the rooftop stuff is cool. And yeah, stuff in the beginning. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. If there's,
I have one more with Joker, when he is telling his the story that time to Rachel and the camera's just spinning around the whole time, really heightens the tension there.
yes.
I think that's amazing.
Well, that's what I was thinking was like the close-up stuff of him.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's not like what you think of like as, I think, and kind of goes more into editing, but like the way they allow it to linger on his performance. I mean, it's when you have something that's like just so amazing in front of you, like you want to see it longer, but also allows for, just for the eeriness of it to kind of come through. It's like they hold on him a lot longer than some of the other stuff, like when other people are talking. It's just impactful and allows the like I said, the kind of his creepiness and whatever kind of come through.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It's a well shot dark movie.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Though not, I feel like it's not as dark as Batman Begins.
no, Batman
No,
Begins is
like really
very dark.
And this kind of scaled it back a little bit.
Because I mean, even the opening heist is like broad daylight. It's like it's kind of crazy starting this film. Even
Well, and
with
then
that.
like you were talking about, and then you see the Batman Begins suit in brighter
In the
light
light.
than you didn't, brighter light that you don't see it at all in the other
Yeah.
film, and you're like, oh yeah, there's this thing looks a little rougher than.
Yeah,
It looks like cosplay. Bad cosplay.
he's not wearing hockey pads though.
No, he's not. He is not wearing hockey pads. He's wearing what did they say? $30 million or whatever, $19 million.
Yeah, I don't remember the number, but it's yeah.
Yeah, and then we talked about CG at Two-Face.
Yeah,
Really looks good.
holds up. Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, I guess the like the imaging at the end, like the stuff with them busting the
Rottweilers?
no at the very end, like with the like Batman is now being hunted and just kind of like the
yes.
sequence kind of there at the end. There's some
over the monologue. Yeah,
yeah, there's some interesting visuals there, especially
Yes.
them like breaking the bat signal and
Yep. The one I was talking about at the end when they finally hang him upside down and everything, there's like a really fast shot of like they do like a close up that pulls out on the Joker and he's hanging upside down and like his jacket's like hanging over his head, but it just looks like he's standing up and he's like laughing. He like it looks like he bends over, like the way they called that. I don't know how intentional. It was probably intentional, but it just looks. It's just one of those shots that I'm just like, that's cool. It's really cool looking.
yeah, it is.
yeah.
Yeah, that scene's interesting because it starts the way the camera is with it. It starts, he's hanging, but then the camera does rotate 180 to then he's upside, right? Yeah, I don't remember at what point in that. It's probably a pivotal moment with the dialogue where they changed that, but
Pivotal. Is it pivot?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say, yeah, you do the Joker laugh. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many men have I killed of yours? And he's like six.
How
He's
many
like,
of your friends have I
Yeah.
killed?
Yeah, great. Yeah, that's another great movie.
That whole interaction too is really good, like between him and that actor. Like they were,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, the level of that kind of performance, it's like it's just it's like there's nothing else you can do because it's so real in front of you, right? When it's happening, that it's almost impossible not to like just be in the moment and like play off of it, right?
Yeah.
I feel like there's even at times you can see the other actors just like, well, especially in the party scene, it's like you can see the actors kind of like stunned or in awe of like what this
uncomfortable.
dude or that,
Yeah.
or yeah, like
Yeah.
seeing what this dude is doing.
I mean, it's the performance, it's happening in front of you.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
so believable
Yep.
that it's gonna make you feel a little like you're like, oh, this is
What's he doing?
yeah,
Ew.
yeah.
You can see it in Maggie Gyllenhaal's face, especially when he's got the knife. Like she's looking around, and it's like she actually looks terrified in that scene. I mean, maybe that is she's just a very good actress, but I don't know. In that moment, it's like,
I don't know, man. He's creepy looking.
yeah,
Yeah.
All right, score.
you guys go first. If you guys got anything to mention,
I got to see
oh yeah, you
Hans
did.
Zimmer do this live.
Oh, amazing.
And
I know, I can't believe you got to do this.
whenever he plays this live, he goes out into the audience and whatever. 3 bass players
Yeah,
through the whole thing. So like the whole thing is just and it's just like hitting you in the chest, like good bass. And just he was probably for me to Jared
Really?
for like a solid minute. Like he was just sitting there jamming. It was cool. It was just immense sound. And next time he comes through, I might have to bring it up because he's a great show. But
And he pulls from like everything for a set list, right? Like
everything from Lion King all the way up
Nice.
to Dune.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely let me know. Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that
If he
was-
ever comes through again, it'll be years probably, but I'll be going again.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Okay.
Other than great score.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hot take, Hans Zimmer doing a great score.
I mean, I think we talked about this in the Batman Begins, but it does just, I mean, what a good score does, like it really helps elevate the film, like tone and vibe, right? Like it, and I think, again, Hans Zimmer doing a good job, but like it works, and it's,
Just the swelling strings all the time. You kind of talked about it as I listened to it. The Batman Begins stuff, like it's just like that interaction between the woodwinds and the strings the whole time. It's just like
The brass, yeah.
the brass, just
I feel like they,
it's mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like I don't distinctly remember there being and maybe there is, but like it didn't feel like there was like a theme for the Joker or the theme for.
Oh no, there is.
Okay, I figured there probably was, but it's like not something that stand out as much as like the theme that was for Batman, right? Like there's the Batman theme that when it comes.
Yeah, that's
through.
more memorable. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like not something that stood out to me as much as like the Batman theme for like because which normally I know, and like a lot of times composers create that for a lot of the main characters, right? And they have them, but just again, I was just like one of those things where when I was reflecting back, I was like, oh, I don't really remember, those things standing out, and so doesn't mean it's bad, just not as memorable or not as pronounced, maybe.
I think the reason why you don't remember it is just because it's not an actual melody, so it's not like something that like is catchy that you'll remember. Like a lot of, obviously Hans Zimmer does that really well, and obviously John Williams is the one that has done it the most. That like stuff that you remember. But no, it is the Joker's theme is, I mean, it literally starts in the beginning of the film. It's just two notes, and it's just a really long sustained cello strings being like ran up with, I believe it's like razor blades that used other things with it, and it's that grindy sound that's really high pitched that starts the film.
Yeah,
that is the Joker theme because it also plays during the party when he's talking about with Rachel, how he got his scars, and then. But that's just like I remember first time seeing the film, like that was such a standout because just like how he made that sound anyways is just like amazing, and there's not much to it because like I said, it's just two notes that are really long and sustained, but like that. But Hans Zimmer is still doing that because there are sounds he's created in the Dune score that like I'm like I don't know how he made that. And it's just like, it's incredible. Like he's still coming up with new sounds that I've never heard before. And so obviously he did that with the Joker theme. I think it's just called Why So Serious on the actual soundtrack. I can't remember, but that's just like, yeah, that blew my mind even seeing it in theaters. Like that was like the best moment of the score, I think. And it just immediately helps with making you feel uneasy because that's what it's supposed to do. So that's it. That's the...
And I'm just thinking of that. I wonder if I wonder if it's. Don't notice as much because of, Heath Ledger's performance being like so. I don't want to say like electrifying, but like so like you're just drawn into like this.
Yes.
This that you're not as aware of the music and other things that might be happening as well.
True. Yeah. Well, and you put it so well where it's like you feel his presence even when he's not in the scene too. It's just like, yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, let's do a little trivia.
Sure.
We doing trivia and then themes?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we switched it.
I always
switched it up, but-
forget about that.
switched
The
it
order.
up.
Okay.
Sir Michael Caine's opinion, Heath Ledger beat the odds and topped Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Jack was like a clown figure, but wicked, maybe a killer old uncle. He couldn't be funny and make you laugh. He's gone in a completely different direction than Jack. He's likely a really scary psychopath. He's a lovely guy, and his Joker is going to be a hell of a revelation in this picture.
Yep.
Caine bases this belief on the scene where the Joker pays a visit to Bruce Wayne's penthouse. He'd never met Ledger before, so when Ledger arrived and performed, he gave Caine such a fright, he forgot his lines.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
So in preparation for the role, Heath Ledger hid away in a motel room for about 6 weeks. During this extended stay in seclusion, Ledger delved deep into the psychology of the character. He devoted himself to developing the Joker's every tick, namely the voice and the sadistic sounding laugh. For the voice, Ledger's goal was to create a tone that didn't echo the work Jack Nicholson did as the Joker. Ledger's interpretation of the Joker's appearance was primarily based on a chaotic, disheveled look of punk rock Sid Vicious combined with the psycho mannerisms of Malcolm McDonald's character Alex D. Large from A Clockwork Orange.
Malcolm McDowell, yeah, in Clockwork Orange. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that part of it. I know his voice is Tom Waits inspired. That's
what
the
I was
main
about
thing.
to say.
Yeah.
There was a Tom
With the
Waits
voice.
interview that,
Yeah. If you look back at the interview, it is just, it's so crazy. That's just like the way he talks. Yeah.
While filming the chase scene on Lake Street, the Chicago Police Department received several calls from concerned citizens stating that the police were involved in a vehicle pursuit with a dark vehicle unknown make or model.
Nice.
Here is while filming the chase scene with the Joker and the SWAT vans, one of the 4 IMAX cameras in the world at the time was destroyed.
That's crazy. I bet whoever was in charge of that was just that's a bad day for that person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, is the cinematographer's fault or was it someone else? You know?
I mean, yeah, no one points fingers. You
Right.
just call the insurance company and make them write a check.
Yep.
It surpassed Batman Begins at the box office only 6 days after release.
Wow.
Daggone.
That's crazy. First 4 days of scheduled shooting resulted in no filming being rolled. Instead, Nolan screened 2 movies per day for the cast and crew with a break in between. The 8 movies they did in this order: Heat, Cat People, Citizen Kane, King Kong, Batman Begins, Black Sunday, A Clockwork Orange, and Stalag 17. I'm not familiar with that, from 1953. Yeah, so that's interesting. Well, I mean, the Heat, obviously, we were talking about that. But yeah.
No, the other films, though, that's an interesting list. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out Cat People.
Yeah, that's from 1942.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know
that's-
of it. That's why I'm wondering, like, what.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it's King Kong from 33.
Okay.
Right.
The,
Original.
yeah.
Or I guess that's the original. I don't know if there's
The
really one
infamous
before that.
growl performed by Christian Bale was much rougher in this movie and has been parodied countless times due to its extreme nature. The common misconception is that Christian Bale was fully responsible for this voice. The real voice during filming was more toned down and then heightened to a rougher, grittier vibe during post-production under the decision of director Nolan.
It's Nolan's fault.
Nolan wanted to make it that way.
Man.
Many people believe that one of the key reasons why the Academy moved from 5 Best Picture nominations to 10 was because of this film and WALL-E, who both were not amongst the 5 nominees for Best Picture in 2008.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to put... That's crazy that WALL-E wasn't also in there originally. Yeah. Okay.
At an hour and 24 minutes, Heath Ledger improvised when he started clapping inside his jail cell in a mocking, sardonic way as Gordon is promoted. The clapping was not scripted, but Nolan immediately encouraged the crew to continue filming, and the sequence was included in the final cut.
Nice. Great moment.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. Themes and messages. What do you guys got? What do you think?
Gotta think about it. I didn't write down anything initially. I mean, honestly, the famous line is kind of encapsulate a lot of the film. You know, you either die a hero, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
I'd agree with that. I never really thought about that though.
Well, I think that's why I picked my quote, because I think it.
Oh, that's a
little bit more where it's like, sometimes the truth, the like straight truth, is not what people need, right? Like they need. It doesn't. There's like always a gray area to like giving them what they need to know.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that's a fine line, but I think that's where a lot of real life like happens, right? Like I mean, just think of it even just in parenting. Like, you know, you're not going to tell your kid all the details of something because they can't handle the full truth, right?
Yeah.
In a certain age and certain situations. And so you kind of are like, share this with you, but I'm not going to go into all the details of this thing, and because of you're too young or too. And so I think that also flows into just general population, right? Like there's some people can handle information, other people can't. And so of course then it gets extreme in the government side, and it's like they're like manipulating and doing all kinds of things. But
yeah,
I think at the base, I think there's a certain, I mean, you know, it's like you know, even like, you know, I mean, right, your wife asks you, do I look fat? What do you say?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Well, that's not the truth. Maybe, I don't know. You know, I'm not saying your case.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
No,
you know,
yeah.
so and I think this film does a great job of navigating that and kind of giving that message of like showing that of like, sometimes we need to adjust a little bit to which is like ultimately what happens at the end.
Yeah, I think I was going to say that kind of goes into Commissioner Gordon's monologue at the end as well. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I also want to mention, I also just want to say the full line because it's very good. And I think it also is a big theme of this film. Besides the one I already mentioned, but the iconic thing that Alfred says is, because some men aren't looking for anything logical like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Yep. It's very true.
Yep.
Some people you just can't reason with.
Yeah,
That's right. I know that.
All right. So final thoughts, anything we didn't say that needs to be said?
No notes.
No.
No, I think yeah,
it's a great movie.
Sure is.
So it's still the best Batman movie or best superhero movie? What you were talking about up top?
Yeah.
You guys think?
I mean, it's definitely up there. Definitely Batman movie. I don't know what, I mean, the Batman's good, but like, I don't know.
Right. But then a superhero,
like superhero wise, like you were saying, there's, you know, but then even the vibe is so different. Like it's like hard to, and it's like, and
True.
then you're saying, yeah, well, I mean, the great bit because of the sheer spectacle and size and scope of what like Infinity
Endgame.
War and Endgame are.
It's also
it's
a
like hard to even
culmination.
like, you know, put those
It was
next to
also
each
the
other.
culmination of like
Yeah.
15 years of build up of
Right.
you know, other films. So
Yeah. And so like, and it just, I mean, with those, I would say, but I mean, I think there's both true to the things differently, right? But I think those films are what a culmination of like, when you think of like just what comic books are from like the crossovers and the things like that's what that whole like run of movies leading up to that film is what makes that feel that way, right? And it's like, and it's just so, and it's what the comic books do great. And it's like, it was like basically the first time that it was ever done at that level in movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then this film, I think, also does a great job of showing like on the more darker Batman. I've never read a bunch of Batman comics, but like I feel like
I think it feels like it's up there. Like, so like there's a lot of really great standalone Batman stories that aren't part of canon. And like this one, like feels like it's ripped right out of a comic. Like here's a Joker story that exists outside of canon. And that's where it stands with me in terms of the way I think of it.
It's also like a film where it's like you can even think of it not even as a superhero film, because like you could if you just watch this film, let's say you don't even know it's a Batman film. It's like besides obviously when you see him in his outfit, but like it's very much a movie that's just about, like outside of those elements, there's a lot that's just like, this is not a superhero film, so what?
Could you imagine watching this movie and not knowing who Batman was, and then he just showed up?
Hey, yeah. I'm sure someone has gone into this movie and not,
or at least the first one, yeah. Like,
yeah.
But I guess it's hard. I don't know. Yeah.
What is that?
All right. Well, the audience out there, if you're still with us.
Oh, they're still with us.
Any thoughts?
Oh, they're there. They better be.
Please send any thoughts, comments our way. You can do that by emailing us at feedback@screentimepod.com or leave a comment or DM. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm sorry, not Twitter, TikTok. And It's all Screen Time Pod. And yeah, if you want to follow us individually on Instagram, I'm at JYoungBar.
I'm at Jared Youngbar.
Are you on or off Instagram right now?
I'm Batman. No, I'm not on anything right now.
Okay. So next week is Inception. And until then, continue the journey to the Odyssey, or AKA the Odyssey to the Odyssey.
Thank God.